All right, here we go. Let's get kicked off here. The September 14th, 2022 meeting of the West Springfield Conservation Commission is hereby called to order at 6 p.m. Welcome to this regularly scheduled meeting of the West Springfield Conservation Commission. My name is Kevin Cote, chairperson. I'll be presiding over the meeting tonight. In accordance with MGL Chapter 30A, I must announce anyone intending to tape the meeting must identify themselves to the clerk and provide their name and address for the record. The commission is taping tonight's meeting, and it's going to be shown live on cable access television and other computer applications and social media platforms. We inform those present that any document that is be considered or discussed must be made part of the record of the meeting, and an original or copy must be submitted to the committee before there will be any discussion regarding the document. That would include photos, plans, drawings, letters, written materials, and the like. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to attend, and I'm going to give each commission member an opportunity to identify themselves for the public and the record, starting with Andy.
Andy Cox.
Judy LaFleche.
John Goddard.
Mark Noonan, Conservation Agent.
Thank you, Mark. All right. And again, I'm Kevin Cote. All right. The procedures we're going to follow during the meeting: project reps will make their presentation. Members of the commission, staff, and I will ask questions of the project proponents, and then questions will be taken from the general public in attendance. We only ask that members of the public raise their hands and wait to be recognized by the chair before speaking, and limit your questions to 2 to 3 minutes. All right. Let's move on to the agenda. Has everyone had a chance to take a look at the agenda? Is there a motion to accept?
Motion to accept.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. All right. So first on our agenda is public participation, and I think we can pass on that. So we'll go right to our RDA. Is this it here? That's it. All right. All right, so let's open the debate. Notice is hereby given that under the provisions of MGL Chapter 131, Section 40, a public hearing will be held on Wednesday, September 14th, 2022 at 6 p.m. regarding the request for determination of applicability submitted by Jared Longley to determine if work to construct an 18 by 33-foot pool and 10 by 18-foot deck located at 56 Jeffrey Lane and within the buffer zone of bordering vegetated wetland requires additional permitting from the Conservation Commission, or if the work may be completed under a negative determination of applicability. In addition to this publication, a notice has been published in the West Springfield Record and will be posted on the Massachusetts Newspaper Publishers Association website. All right, let's get started. What do we have here on this RDA? If you just up to the mic, that way it'll come through on the recording.
All right.
Name, address, and then away you go.
Yep, Jared Longley at 56 Jeffrey Lane, and I'm just looking to do an 18 by 33-foot pool in the backyard.
Okay. And this is within BVW?
No, so it's in the buffer, but normally if it were more than 50 feet, I'd just write a letter
Okay.
and have them do a building permit. But because it's closer than 50 feet, it has to go to you, and you have to decide.
Okay. And
unless you change that.
how close are we?
I want to have the edge of my pool 25 feet from the fence and the wetland on the other side of the fence, pretty much.
All right, so pretty much 25 feet away?
Yeah.
Got it. Commissioners, do you have questions? Judy?
Sorry.
That's all right.
I have to ask, the order conditions, number 5 is no heavy equipment within 25 feet of the vinyl fence.
Okay.
And you said the pool is 25 feet from the vinyl fence?
Yep.
How are they going to dig the pool without heavy equipment?
Well, it's an above-ground pool, and,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, just an
Sorry.
above-ground pool, and they can enter from the opposite side of the property.
Right, okay, that wasn't clear to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, they generally use light, a skid steer, or something like that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Okay. Other questions out there?
If you don't mind, Mr. Chair.
John?
Just to be clear, you mentioned the other side of the property. It's going to be accessing from, I'm going to call it through your driveway, your property, not adjacent?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, no questions here.
Okay, Andy? Mark, did you have anything you want to weigh in? I see you drafted some potential conditions for us to consider.
yeah, I mean, I threw in the 25 feet if you wanted to be less. I mean, it's a mown lawn. So it's not like it's not already in use. It's just that it is a little soggy on that side, and I just thought, it'd be better to stay away from it. So if you want to say 20 feet, I'm fine with that. He's not going to mow his lawn. It's the other side of the fence, and I added, that he should be able to maintain it, quarterly or whatever, but try to minimize that on the other side.
Oh, okay, yeah, so what is your plan for, I see now on the property line, there's your fence, and then your property extends a little bit beyond that.
Right.
So what is the maintenance plan over there? What do you intend to do with that area?
Just weed whacking occasionally to keep everything off of the fence.
Okay,
I put in a 24-inch, so maybe 3 times a year he goes in with a mower and mows it, or he weed whacks it. But I put it into like less than 2 feet, because if you look over there, the wetland starts pretty much right away. But
Just trying to
but
keep
it's
stuff from growing
understandable
through
that
the
he'll want
fence.
to maintain the fence.
right, yeah, you just want to keep your fence in order.
Yeah.
Okay, have you had a chance to review these conditions?
I did.
Okay, you didn't, any questions?
No questions.
Commissioners, have you had a chance to take a look? Everybody feeling good?
So the only thing is, if you approve it, I'd say sign it, and I can give it to him, because everything's already written up.
Okay, so if there's no other questions or nothing else to discuss, then I would move to end debate and we can close the hearing.
Make a motion to close the hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right, so there we go, closed. And then we're looking at -3 with conditions? So I'd be looking for a motion from the bench for a -3 with the conditions as written.
I'll make a motion to issue a negative determination with conditions, -3, determination.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There you go.
So there's signature pages, and I can make sure that they get signed.
Here?
But yeah, that's the one I'll give them, and then there's another one in there for us.
Is it the one that's attached?
No, sorry. There you go. Did you scan it? Oh, maybe it didn't.
Or is it this one?
This is the one you.
Is this your second?
Yeah, that's my second.
Uh-uh.
All right. I'll send this to these guys. You need a pen?
He's got one. All right. All right, so that's that. Mark, get your paperwork and,
Yeah, I'll get it in a minute. So if you have, I can just update you. That's not easy.
that's fine.
So, you want to ask and I'll tell.
All right, so RDA, we're getting signed. Next item is enforcement, MassDOT.
So I talked to Mr. Notario. He's going to reach out to me later this week, and we're supposed to look at a couple of things. He's got some issues with something out on Dewey Street that he wants to talk about, but he wasn't ready to come in tonight.
Okay. There you go. 31 Massasoit.
So I talked to Attorney Yurchenko, and he has reached out to the original surveyor, Ron Hewitt, on the building of the property, and he just needs more time because he was going out there today. So he said he'd probably be ready for the 28th,
Okay.
the meeting of the 28th. And so these are all just continued to the 28th, I think.
And then Somerset.
Yes, I reached out to Mr. Kelly, and he reached out to Mr. Levesque, and I heard from both of them that they would be in contact today, but they weren't, so hopefully tomorrow I'll hear from them. But they're probably gonna be on the 28th.
Okay, well, let's make sure we get them in. And do we have any other business pending?
No.
All right, it's not on the agenda, but I do see some minutes in front of me. No, it was not. I wasn't here, so you guys can vote on them. Where was I? I was in Portland. Yeah, this is for July 27th. I don't know if you guys want to take a look. These are the minutes. You're good? You already have a copy? All right. All right. Everybody's happy with the minutes, Mark? Yes, they do.
Motion to accept the minutes?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
So in the future, I'm gonna send, the mayor's asking us to do paperless. So in the future, I'm gonna send it to your email, and hopefully I'll bring out a thumb drive, but I'm not gonna try to print out agendas or anything, so hopefully you're opening your
We got
emails.
some work to do.
Yes, we gotta, because we wanna get rid of this paper. Or he wants to get rid of the paper, he says I'm the worst. So,
He's got a case.
I'm the tree killer.
The irony. What else do you need? Do you need these? That's the package, there you go. All right. I don't think we have any other business, commissioners, so I'm going to move to adjourn.
Second.
6:11. That
Wow.
might be a record. Thanks, everyone. Have a good evening.